It's off-peak day here at Chessington World of Adventures, and is it worth visiting on an off-peak day? Generally, queues are really, really low. However, there are ride closures on off-peak day. The only thing I'll say today before we start our day is there's a lot of coaches outside the front with school kids. I'm not entirely sure how schools justify school trips second week into the new year, but that aside, we're going to see how many rides we can get on today. We'll take you along, just give you the queue times. There's a walk on Dragon's Fury to start the day. It says closed, but everyone's walking up the reserve and ride and they're letting people on, so I'll take that as a win, to be honest with you. But there's Dragon's Fury. It's a bit slow this morning. I will definitely go back on it when it's warmed up a bit, but good to see it open on time, ready to roll for the day. I said there's a lot of school groups here, but so far, 5 minutes. We're going to be a bit smart because obviously the school groups are here and they've all run to the roller coasters. So we're going to come and do World of Jumanji, but we're going to do the two smaller rides here before venturing off elsewhere in the park and come back for Mandrill Mayhem and indeed Vampire. So next, Ostrich Stampede, which is missing its egg, which is a real shame. Quite a few seats out of order as well. Right, after a walk on Ostrich Stampede, that is also a walk on Mamba Strike. Now those in the know that we're going to leave Mandrill Mayhem till later. Not only have the kids gone down there like we said, however everyone should know that it runs much better in the afternoons when it's warmed up. So we're going to switch our attention now and head over the other side of the park and probably look at Croc Drop, probably Tomb Blaster, and save the coasters until they've warmed up. Croc Drop indeed looks walk on by the amount of empty seats. If we get to pick our seat, we'll try and look over the park as opposed to over nothing, as it isn't currently spinning. Now there are a few rides closed, as we said, on off-peak days. They include, well, there's a bit of confusion around Safari, but it definitely includes Safari, Tiger Rock and Rattlesnake. And I actually understand Safari and Tiger Rock. They're quite far out, they cost quite a lot to run as well, particularly Tiger Rock. So I kind of get that, because there's not going to be many people in the park, even with visitor groups of children. Rattlesnake I don't get. It's right in the middle of the park. It's you know, only holds 4 people as it is. There's quite a lot of adults here. So Rattlesnake I don't agree with. The other two I kind of get. There's 1 or 2 closed for maintenance as well, including Jungle Bus at the moment. That is advertised on their website. If you want to kind of see the maintenance and have a look at the construction around the park, follow our other video, which would have been up yesterday, and you'll be able to see what's going on in the park there. But walk on Croc Drop. This will be our 4th ride, and it is, just to let you know, 26 minutes past 10. It's 10:30. It's now Tomb Blaster time, and you guessed it, Tomb Blaster is currently walk on. I don't think there's many times you can go to a theme park, particularly at weekends, and get on 5 rides in the space of sort of 40 minutes. That's on and off, including Dragon's Fury. I appreciate we've done a few smaller ones. But you know, Mandrill Mayhem is still only listed at a 10-minute queue, as too is Vampire. But next ride. Oh, Tomb Blaster. That's not too bad. Friday the 13th today. Seems an apt ride for it. Tomb Blaster, yeah, I know, it does need some tweaks, but it's not as bad as people make out. It's really not. All targeting's working. I mean, you can walk out of 86,000 on an average day. Everything's working. It's just some of the effects and a little bit of the lighting, but I still enjoy the sound. I still think the soundtrack's the best it's ever been. A few tweaks is all that's needed. Right, going to take a quick drink break because we're under an hour. We're kind of 5 or 6 rides in now. Yeah, back down to Adventure Point, or I think we'll hit Blue Barnacle and Sea Storm after getting a drink. In the shop, there is a lot of stuff that has actually been reduced. So we've got some old Halloween merch, which is a bit surprising, bearing in mind it's obviously coming back very shortly. £12 for a t-shirt. You've got the old Merlin stuff. I think that was a rip-roaring success, down to £15. Halloween hoodie, that's not bad, to be fair, at £30. And there's a lot of pin badges and other stuff as well. So they're clearing out all the Chessington cups. They're down to £6. Dragon Fury's cup down to £6. Again, some of the old event ones down to £6. The Jenga Tower, that's brand new this year, down to £8. Snow Globe down to £12. Obviously none of this you get extra discount for, but it's still actually not a bad price. Even when you come over to some of the pin badges as well. The 2023 one, sorry, the Halloween Wolf, Shipwreck, and basically all the event ones are down to £3, which is really good. If you want some of the round badges, which includes Scorpion Express, which might be a collector's item by the end of the year, £2. Just £2. Lots and lots of discounts. Keyrings at £3 for the zoo ones, the crop drop. You know, makes you wonder, are they bringing in new merchandise, or are we expecting some changes during the closed season? Winter's Tale, which we know again is back for this year. You can get the top for it for £16. You can get t-shirts from £10. Lots and lots of reductions. And because we picked up a drink in the shop, we are heading into Gruffalo because it's going to be easier to hold a drink on Gruffalo than what it is anything else. We're just kind of reminiscing because in 3 weeks' time we're heading out to Florida, and we'll be on Mickey and Minnie's Railway. I don't know whether it compares. Let us know in the comments. Maybe it does. Maybe we're just being cynical. Yeah, it does the mouse on the wall. So the people in front of us were saying about when this used to be It's a Small Bubble World. Can you imagine the crossover of It's a Small Bubble World? Oh, I mean, what music do you pick? Let us know in the comments. It's a Small World or Bubbleworks. What music would you pick in a crossover? Right, it's a tough one, even for me. There is a projector off today, but I think those trees are real. I don't even think they're part of the theming. It's just so bright. I'm so pleased they kept most of the fountains here though. It's just so refreshing, even on a cold day. Blue Barnacle, after a refreshing sort of ride on Gruffalo, we're down to the Blue Barnacle, which again looks absolutely rammed down here. I'm not sure we're going to get on it. Oh, there's no one waiting at all now. Right, Blue Barnacle it is. You know, question of the year award, are the goats still here? I haven't seen them in a while and I can't see they're open. Grass looks quite long for a place that has goats. Answers below. It's mayhem time. Shout out to the Blue Barnacle operator. We're the only ones on it, so he put us on the longest cycle. We were on there ages, right at the back. Absolutely loved it. But it's Mandrill mayhem time now. Now, Vampire does seem to have a slight queue for an off-peak day. I would imagine it's on one train, I don't know. So we're going to go down to Mandrill, which apparently is walk-on. Maybe once we get through the queue. I'm going to sit right in the middle. I've got to be honest, I don't really care where I sit on it today. I'm not fussed. Off it goes. Wait for it, wait for it. We come in to see the lorikeets. We've had to sanitise our hands and feet and have been told not to touch or reach out to them. Give in mind you get feeding zones where they usually come up to you. My guess is they've had some kind of contagion. There seems to be quite a lot in here, to be fair. You can hear them everywhere. Yeah, look at him, look. This is a quick ride break. Whoa.
What are they?
I don't know.
Ew, I don't like it.
I mean, these just look like pigeons. If anyone's bringing diseases in here, surely it's the pigeons. But I'm guessing they're supposed to be in here. In fact, there's quite a lot in here now. It's a lovely little walkthrough, it really is. Tucked away at the back, really well kept. Right, I think we'll mop up Cobra. Oh, that's a no. That's a no. So the sun is out today. I'll just throw in the sun is out. You'll probably see me in a jumper because it's September and it's not warm. It's only about 14 degrees today. It's not, as far as I'm concerned, shorts and t-shirt weather. It's certainly not get sprayed in the face with water weather. I think we can put a bit of Cobra though. I tell you what, the blue skies today, I'll just look at it. It's not a cloud to be seen here at Chessington. You would think it's a beautiful summer's day. I mean, fair play to him for wearing shorts and t-shirt. As I said, it's not that warm. I'm going to head over to Seastorm. Got a newfound love for Seastorm in 2024 after all its refits. It's running so well. And that's the next ride. That's a nice ride on Sea Storm there. Everyone, I tell you, the staff have been really happy today. Probably until Sea Storm, where he's not having a good day. He's not having a good day at all, bless him. Right, really, all we've got left of the big rides now is Vampire. I think it's got the longest queue. I imagine it's on one train, but we're gonna head down now to the classic Vampire. So Vampire is on one train today. It has taken about 20 minutes to get into the station. It feels slow, to be honest with you. It is still the most popular ride in the park, even on off-peak day. And of course, if you want to see a lights on, behind the scenes tour of Vampire, click the little card above. I mean, is this the best theme station in the UK? It does look really good in here with the artwork done, and indeed the chandeliers back up, albeit new ones seemingly. And of course Marcel playing away on his organ. Ah, the reindeer as it's nearly Christmas. Right, off-peak day at Chessington World of Adventures. Is it worth it? Well, I'm naturally going to say yes, obviously. Those that follow the channel know I'm going to say yes. However, make your own decision. Make your own decision. You can see the rides we've gone on. So, Land of the Dragons, we've been on Dragon's Fury, we've been up to Wild Asia, done rides there, we've done Toon Blaster, Croc Drop, Mandrill Mayhem, and all the other rides in in World of Jumanji, as well as Vampire, Gruffalo, Barnacle, Sea Storm. We've done them all, and the time is 12:38. All done. And let me just say, it's definitely not the off-peakest of the off-peak day today with the school groups that are here. You wouldn't normally get them, but we're still only 20 to 1 and all those rides are done. Yes, it is disappointing there are rides closed. Safari, Tiger Rock, and of course Rattlesnake. Tiger Rock and Rattlesnake would have definitely have done today, possibly Safari as well, as it would have been walk on. But what do you think? Is off-peak worth it? I think so, but leave your comments below, let us know.